In this tutorial, you will learn how to add captions to a video that you have uploaded into Kaltura using YouTube's captioning feature. Adding captions to a video in Kaltura requires three files. You must have a typed transcript of the text from the video file, which could be an MP4 or an MOV file, as those are the types that are supported by Kaltura, and an SRT file. The SRT file is one that we're going to create in YouTube. We can also extract the video file from YouTube if you don't have it saved elsewhere. Step 1. Typing your transcript. It's recommended that this is done before you record your video or screencast for any planned videos. If you are recording a video last minute for your students, it will likely be more of a conversational style, and you will need to listen to what you already recorded and type it. Typically, this requires pausing and listening to the script several times. Step 2. Uploading your video to YouTube. Perhaps you have your video file already in Kaltura. That's great. However, you will also need to upload it to YouTube to create the SRT file. If it's a video you own in YouTube, you'll sign into YouTube, select My Channel, select Video Manager, and locate the video. If you have not already uploaded your video, simply go up to the Upload button, set your privacy preference. I'll do unlisted for this video, and then select the arrow to upload your video. Locate your video file. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will use a video titled Adding Instructors in Blackboard. Select Open, and now YouTube will take a little time to upload your video. From this page, you can add extra information if you want to give a description to your video, or if you want to add tags to make it more searchable. Since mine's unlisted, I'm not going to do that. YouTube typically takes a little bit of time to upload and to process the video. So I'll select Done and return to editing. Sometimes it helps to refresh this screen until you can see the screenshots of what your video will look like. Step 3. Creating a captioning file. An SRT file, also known as a subrip text file, is a file that identifies the caption and time range that each spoken line will show up in a video. If you don't have an SRT file, you can create one fairly easily in YouTube. If you already had your video in Kaltura, you'll still want to upload it to YouTube to create this caption file. The reason we like to use YouTube to create this caption file is that it has an auto-syncing capability. We don't want to use the automatic captions, but with the transcript that we typed, we can employ YouTube to set the video timing for the captions that will show up on the screen. To do this, from the editing screen, we'll select subtitles and closed captions. Select Add New Subtitles or Closed Captions, and select your language. For the purpose of this video, the language will be English. I typically like to use the second option, Transcribe and Auto-Sync. Now I'm going to open my typed captions, and I'll copy and paste them into this field here. So I will copy and paste all the text that I want to show up in the video, And then YouTube from here is going to set the timings for me. Select the button that says Set Timings. You'll have to wait for it to set the timings, which can be a quick process or it may take a little time depending on the length of your video. Now this is important. You need to activate these captions in the video. So you may want to just hit refresh and notice it has finished syncing the captions for this video. So I'll select the captions again and see now I have the timestamp with the text. Select publish. Now this video is captioned and synced to the proper video time in YouTube. Take note that even though this video was already captioned in YouTube, it won't be captioned in Kaltura automatically. I will need to create a captioning file in YouTube. I need to extract both the video file, if it's not already in Kaltura, and the caption file. So from this page, I can extract the SRT file by selecting the caption and going to Actions. From this drop-down menu, I can see the SRT option. When I click on it, it will give me the option to save this SRT file onto my computer. So I'll select Save File, and it goes to my Downloads folder on my hard drive. If you're using Firefox, you'll have it in your blue arrow up here, and you can grab it and save it to the folder that you would like. So I'm going to take my video file folder and save this captions file to it. So now I have my transcript, my video MP4, and my captions. Step 4. Uploading both the video file and the SRT file to Kaltura. To upload your video and SRT files into Kaltura, you need to go into Blackboard. From the home page, select My Media, and it takes a few seconds for this page to load. And then we'll select Add New and select Media Upload. We're going to choose a file to upload, and I will find it from my video files folder. And this is the video that we had imported into YouTube. Upload completed. So after you get to this step, you can rename your video however you like. So I've uploaded this one already, but I'll just give this a different number. And then you can give this video a description. So you could say a how-to video explaining how to add people into your class online. Tagging essentially lets your video come up in searches. So if someone uses any of these words in a search within Kaltura, if you've made your video available, it will come up. So if I'm using some of these terms here, anyone searching using these words or phrases, this video will come up somewhere in that long list of their results. I could say Blackboard as one, online. I could say adding instructors. So that's if someone gets really specific with that. The other thing that you can do is you can click here to add what's called metadata for your shared repository. So if you're sharing this video with another person at Valencia, when you click here, you can add it to one of these repositories. So if there's a shared repository for humanities, with these subdisciplines or social sciences, it looks like they've set up an anthropology and an archaeology one. I'm not going to do that. And here you can change it from private to published. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to leave it as private. I'm going to hit save. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my media and I'm going to see the list of all of them. This is the one we just added. You can edit by pushing this gray button here. And this is going to allow us to add our captions from this page. So you go to captions and you'll click upload captions file. And here you can select a file. In my video file folder, I have this captions SRT, so I'll open that. And I'll select the language, and it's going to be English American right here. And then we want to add a label. We can just say English again for that. Hit save. And now we'll set the captions as default, so it'll be captioned automatically. If you don't do that, they'll have to click the close caption button to activate the captions, which is fine as well. Let's view this video and press play. And see my captions come up automatically because I set it to be the default setting. If I decide I want to share this video, I can change the settings. I can say share, get this embed code, and I can put it in another course. I can also go back and hit publish, change it from private to published, and I can make it available to other individuals as well. And that is how you add captions into your Kaltura videos. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you would like any additional help in captioning your videos, feel free to visit the Centers for Teaching and Learning Innovation on your campus. Thanks so much.